up and welcome to my channel, True Feelings. If you're new, hello new people. If you old, welcome back. I just realized that the Basketball Wives I was doing that shit for so long that Atlanta Housewives has started. I did not know that started until yesterday. Had no idea that shit started. So anyway, I don't like getting into long intros. Just to let you know, my name is Crystal. Let's get into the Atlanta Housewives. And just figure out if we feel the same way, if we're even thinking the same way. I don't do like reviews. I just talk about the shit that kind of just stuck out to me. So of course it starts with Kenya. We know Kenya Moore is going to be the queen of this shit. Her and Portia are going to be the stars of the show. Why? Because they both got baby daddy issues. Okay, at least that's how it's starting out. But I like how they started out this first episode. I think they did a good job. It wasn't so much drama, and they had the right type. They had the right girls in it, in my opinion. So anyway, it starts off with Kenya, and she has a beautiful baby. But of course, let's just skip over that and let's go to Mark Daly. So of course, Mark Daly is in New York. She's where she is. So they're having a problem with this long distance relationship. So of course, we saw the blogs that they're separating, but we also saw the blogs that said they're about to get back together. I did a video. I think the whole thing is fake. We already know, and this is just my opinion, how it works when people break up and make up on reality TV. You're definitely going to get more footage, and you have a storyline. I don't think they're breaking up at all. This is what I think, how it went down, in my opinion. She said, we break up, you go ahead, you can be off the show for a couple of episodes, and then come in toward the end when we be making up. That's how I see it. But we'll see how this show starts and ends with the Daily, and we'll see how that story works. I'm just not convinced that it's real. I'm just not convinced. And at the end of the day, I'm not even a Kenya fan, but just started to be a Kenya fan. And because I'm happy that she had a baby. You know, that's a joyous moment. I know she's been wanting a baby. Reality TV is fake as all get out, but she really wanted that child. And I'm so glad she got that child. And I really hope her and her husband do work it out. I really do. They saying she ain't really married, but we'll have to continue to watch the show to see if that shit is real or fake too. I don't know. They're saying it's not legal, but she says it is. But, you know, really, who gives a shit? She had a wedding dress and she got married. Portia. And may I add, I'm sorry, that girl, Kenya's baby, looked just like that daddy. So now let's go to Portia, whose baby also looked just like the daddy. So it starts off with her with the sad music, okay? Because we already been hearing in the blogs about what's been going on with Dennis, and sincerely, and the cheating, and might I add, where's Dennis' mama? She was all up in their business before she got pregnant, right? She was all up in their business before she got pregnant, or during the pregnancy, thinking she needed to sign a prenup because she was going to take Dennis's shit, which was the stupidest shit I ever heard. So where is she at now? Now that her son's the one being the cheat. What's she saying to Mr. Dennis? Where mama at now? I like to see mama and hear what her little opinion is on her little precious Dennis now. Pop her ass up now. I'd like to see what at the end of the day. I'd like to feel sorry for Portia, but I can't. I can't feel sorry for her. She got into this relationship really fast, okay? So with a man who has every broad's name tattooed on him. So you should expect some shit to go down. So I can't feel sorry for her because she rushed into it. So hopefully they'll work it out. But do you think that shit is fake too? I kind of feel like that relationship thing, the whole breakup, is bullshit too. Of course. She'll be breaking up and they'll be making up. We know what's going to happen. At least that's what they are that's what we've been hearing on the blogs. That's the shit we've been seeing, that they back together and been out events. I don't know. But I feel like this shit was a little bit made up too. I think there's some truth in it somewhere. You know, I feel like he did some slimy shit. I think he did. If not, Portia's a very good actress when it comes to dropping them tears out. So what do you guys think? Do you think that shit's real? Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's half and half? Like, I don't know. I'm just not believing in the breakups. I'm not believing in the breakups with these two chicks. I'm just not. I'm not believing it. I think it's made up shit storyline because they kind of need one. Now, what made me start liking Kenya is when she had that heart-to-heart at her party with Portia. I like that scene because that was a sincere apology in my opinion. What do you think? I thought the apology was very sincere, but Kenya can't help herself. She can't help herself. She had to tell that girl first, but I felt like she had good intentions because it was good news. She said, you gave me tea, so I want to get the girls because I had to give her tea. And did you hear Cynthia? So you gave her some tea? It's like, yeah, bitch, it was your tea. And Kenya's gonna get her together because you know Kenya do not hold her tongue. You know, that's one thing I can appreciate about Kenya. She'll film with anybody. She ain't gonna hold her tongue. She's not gonna hold her tongue. She gonna get that little old Eva together too. She gonna get her together. That girl didn't want to bring her kids to the party. You know damn well nothing wasn't gonna happen in that damn party. So she was just being. Now, the scene that was a hot mess to me was that Bravo scene that Bravo threw in there with that girl Sincerely just popping up. Now, I at first was thinking, you know, you can't blame Portia for thinking that Candy set that shit up. But I was thinking, well, I believe Candy when she said she didn't have nothing to do with that. Well, somebody has something to do with it. It was either Candy or Bravo. But I'm going to show you a clip because as I was fucking videotaping, sorry for the language, as I was going back looking at shit, I spotted something where Candy was sitting, she was sitting in front of the bar. So as I kept editing and going back, I noticed in the beginning when they stepped in there, that girl was never in that bar. I don't know where she came from. It's like Bravo said, and scene. She walked in there, said what she had to say. Well, thank you. I'm sorry. Now, I want to know, did you guys catch that when the girl walked up to her, Candy, they looked at each other. Candy said, how have you been? Not how you doing. How have you been? They knew each other and somebody else caught it. So you know her. And whisked the hell away. She went to the bar for a minute and then she left. Funny scene to me was when Cynthia and Kenya was at her little wine place talking, and she was just, you know, this is what I love about Kenya. She was just reading her. She's like, wait a minute, like, girl, why you got a wedding dress all on Instagram? You ain't even engaged yet. Let that man propose to you. And I'm sitting there thinking, Kenya, didn't you do that same shit to Walter, trying to rush that fake relationship into a fake ass marriage? Didn't she? Okay, I know you guys all saw that shit when Kenya took that baby away from that man. She says her husband do not want another man hold her baby, and she took that baby right out of his hands. And the look on his face was priceless. Who does that? Sorry I didn't get it. But now I really gotta go. I forgot to put that in there. I know you caught that shit. That shit was funny as hell. She went and snatched that baby quick. Shout out to Tasha K for making her debut on Bravo. It was very nice to see a YouTuber on Bravo. It was so unexpected. My other favorite scene was the Cynthia Bailey wig toss. Now, let's talk about Greg and Nene. Did we miss him? Did we miss Nene? I felt like I didn't miss Nene like I missed Tammy on Basketball Wives. So is Bravo doing some shit where they trying to see how we feel with or without her? It remains to be seen, but she gonna come back with some shit, so I'm here for it. Anyway, bye. Don't be an asshole.
We should be able to take a break. I know.